Now, the next guard read on this is paying attention to what my defender is doing if I'm bringing the ball up. Good defenders always feel for a screen. So when the screen is coming, they start to feel, but at the same time, energy is shifted towards the screen. Tony has to recognize this. This is very, very simple to recognize when the screen starts to come. When he sees that their head turn just a little bit and he starts to feel, he knows my weight is going towards the screen. It's time for him to go baseline, creates another opportunity for him to score. Now what we're going to do on that move, this is a move that is very popular in the league. We're going to take a hop back. I'm going to raise up as if I'm about to come off the screen, and I'm going to snatch the ball back, going baseline, and we're laying it up. It's a very effective move. My man's right here. We're setting up the screen, I hop back, and I create space as I bring the ball up. As I bring it up, I'm actually moving back slightly. Bringing the ball like I'm about to go around, strong dribble under my knees, and we're going to finish with a closed layup to the basket. All right, call for a communication. Here we go. Good, call for that screen. Got to get active with your players. Good. Good, very good job. Very good job. Jalyn has such good defensive instincts. It's hard for him to make mistakes on defense, but for the sake of the drill, Jalyn. All right, ready? Let's go. He's leaning into the screen. You can read his body language. Good. Now, on that situation, you do understand it's not always, it's also a scoring opportunity for your big man. So as he's coming out and I'm setting it up, he starts to lean into the screen, I cross back. If my man is rolling, it's a dish situation and we can lay it up. You got to communicate. So it's another opportunity for our big man to score, get an easy bucket. All right? Ready? Let's go. All right, good job. Oh, set it up, set it, point down to it. Good job. All right. Now, this is a great one to go from the baseline, so we're going to move again. We're going to show this exact one from the baseline. I'm going to make one comment before that. Now, one of the first things when we started talking about initiating the pick and roll off of a dribble concept, I didn't explain to you exactly why we face the middle of the floor. Now, it's two ways to set screens. I can set bottom side screens or I can set top side screens. And we're going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages later. But for a top side screen, I'm able to come off. And if you think about this, for your ball handlers who are just starting to play, for your high school athletes who may not have the best ball handling ability, you limit the chances for turnovers if you don't have to get to a position where you have to cross the ball on a pick and roll situation. Tony's coming out, keeps coming out, and I have to cross and allow for my man to get through. The same space I need to do a crossover is the space that's needed for this defender to get through. So if I use my inside hand, I can put my body to the man, come off, and I can see the entire floor. You can see the entire floor from the beginning. So if a trap is coming, if I see somebody coming out, I can back up, I can get rid of the ball, get it back, and we can initiate the pick and roll. So when teaching this, I see a lot of times our coaches are letting players come up, dribbling with, the hand closest to the sideline, and you can see the stress in trying to get the ball around and run your man off clean on the pick and roll situation. So pay attention to that and make sure that you're teaching that also. All right, that player leans into the screen. Tony snatches back. Close layup, baseline. Very good job. Good. Now make sure you don't, and there's one thing I want to, again, emphasize to coaches, to pay attention to spacing. Right then, Keith went to the basket, but he almost followed Tony. As Tony was going to the basket, he was going in a straight line to Tony, which gave no space. Once Tony started going baseline, he should have spread out just a little bit so he had a little bit more room to handle that pass, especially for your bigs. Handle that pass and convert the basket.